Endless visions fill my head. This man as large as life, and instantly my heart mourns for his angels and his wife. 'Cause the way I see Steve Irwin just put everything aside. It comes back to his family, it comes back to his pride. His animals inclusive, crikey, light the place with love. Shine his star with everything, he fought to rise above. The crazy man of khaki from the day he left the pouch, and living out his dream, and in that classic Steve-O crouch. My daughter broke the news to me, my 6-year-old in tears. She said, "Dad, the crocodiles are crying." Exploding forth with character and redefining cheek. It's one thing to be honoured as a champion unique. It's one thing to have microphones and spotlight cameras shoved. It's another to be taken in and genuinely loved. But that was where he had it right, I guess he always knew. From his father's modest reptile park and then Australia Zoo. We cringed at times, we shook our heads, but true to nature's call, there was something very Irwin in the makeup of us all. My daughter broke the news to me, my 6-year-old in tears. She said, "Dad, the crocodiles are crying." The more I care to think of it, the more he had it right. If you're gonna make a difference, make it big and make it bright. Yeah, he was a lunatic, yeah, he went head first, but he made the world feel happy with his energetic burst. A world so large and loyal that it's hard to comprehend. I doubt we truly count the warmth until life meets an end. To count it now, I say a prayer with words of inspiration. May the spotlight shine forever on his dream for conservation. My daughter broke the news to me, my 6-year-old in tears. She said, "Dad, the crocodiles are crying." Their best mates up in heaven now, the crocs are up there smiling, and as sure as flowers and poems and cards and memories are piling, as sure as we'll continue with the trademarks of his spiel. Of all the tributes worthy, he was rough, but he was real. As sure as crikey fills the sky, I think we'll miss you, Steve. Mate, goodbye. Game they play in heaven, well, it really had me thinking. 'Cause I played a game or 2 or 3 and really done some drinking. And when I die, I figure that eternity would suck if I had to spend it clinging to the bottom of a ruck. So I came to the conclusion that there must be something more, something very great that went beyond the full-time score. And it came as a relief to me, I thank my lucky star. 'Cause if rugby's played in heaven, then there's gotta be a bar. The match had been the toughest at the pearly gates, it seemed. The long-awaited grudge match with the Devil's first 15. But the altitude advantage was enough to see them through. So the last try scored, they thanked the Lord and headed friendly sort of drinking hole where players could relax, where coaches didn't curse the game and forwards mixed with backs. A paradise where props could pick up angels as they please, and management reserved the rights and nods of referees. So I'd like you to imagine in this godforsaken pub a session with some legends from St. Peter's Holy Club. Today they haven't snuffed it yet, I think it's fair to say. Like most retired rugby types, they're on the bloody way. The match had been the toughest at the pearly gates had seen. The long-awaited grudge match with the Devils' first 15. But the altitude advantage was enough to see them through. So the last try scored, they thanked the Lord and headed for a brew. It was the game they play in heaven. So imagine when you've kicked the can, you're up there in this bar with Bealsy, Noddy, Kernsey, Campo, Bernie and Nick Farr, Georgie Gregan, Helmet, Latho, Roffey and the Link. You've played the game, you've made your claim, it's time to have a drink. The Devils' first 15, of course, would gather there as well. In rugby, that's the way it is, beyond the full-time bell. You all hang around to share a beer and have a decent crack. Oh, one thing I forgot to say, the Devils' side wears black. The match had been the toughest at the pearly gates had seen. The long-awaited grudge match with the Devils' first 15. But the altitude advantage was enough to